The mansion is just ahead of us, not a hint of light inside. She's standing right in front of me, her rays swinging side to side. The thing I fear the most is that the devil will set my faithful soul ablaze. These corridors stretch forever into never-ending darkness. I listen very carefully, but the silence is defending. A whisper could be heard for miles, and a spark would light the room like fireworks. Oh, I feel the apprehension of my comrades by my side. Better hold on real tight, cause it'll be a wild ride. Oh, you know I've been gone for a while, looking for that cold rock made of fire. And I don't think that I will come home soon. When I do, will you still be waiting for me? Don't leave the lights on for me. Get yourself a good rest. I'll be by your side. I won't be back till my journey's through, but I can't wait to come and see you. From the atrium to the ballroom to the lady in the clock tower, we get more lost if we find our way with each unfolding hour. There's a limit to the mystery contained within this history unfolding. Oh, we freeze upon the sound of footsteps sneaking menacingly. A skeleton emerges, his skull beating devilishly. I reach to grab my knife as I prepare for this battle's fatality. The demon slayer looks at me with those deep blue eyes, but I gotta resist temptation and keep my eyes on the prize. Oh, you know I've been gone for a while, looking for that cold rock made of fire. And I don't think that I will come home soon, but when I do, you still be waiting for me. Don't leave the lights on for me. Get yourself a good rest. You'll be fine, you'll see. I won't be back till my journey's through. When I get to come and see
I don't know why it does that. I mean, that's what happens where I'm at a lot. If we get rain, it usually turns into more than rain. It's super fun and not at all loud, upsetting, or anything like that. My mic, for some reason, did the stupid audio input setup or reset. I just wish I knew why it did it. I forgot to do all the game setup stuff, so I'm working on that. I mean, it's not a big deal when it happens. It's just a bit loud. Especially right now because, brain? Brain. Okay, why is everything not working? Did the audio settings get fucked up? No. I did turn on streamer mode because thank God this game, Zero, has it. I brain much well. Okay, well. Dear Twitch.tv, please work so that if I need to, I can turn to this page and have it working. Okay. Well then, hopefully it doesn't fuck up my system stuff. Okay. Did I already set the settings? Up to the field of view. I set everything to medium. Good. Now I just need to find that, like, sweet spot in the volume. Okay. Did it start capturing the game audio? Yep, okay. My brain is awake. Continue. I guess it did save over my demo play, which I only did the first level, so we're obviously just gonna start over because I want to play it. Yes, I will start a new game. I am not gonna go for like the try hard thing. Oh, is my model? My model's laggy.
You give us 3 minutes, and we give you the world. Good evening. I'm Casey Wong. A military submarine that went missing over 3 years ago has suddenly reappeared.
It's a good movie. It might actually be my all-time favorite movie. I watched it again, like, Friday, and I love it. Or Thursday.
In local news, a new crime wave that is sweeping Detroit has already claimed the lives of 21 police officers. Here's a statement from the head of OCP, Omni Consumer Products, that's funding and running the Detroit Police Department.
Old Detroit has a cancer, and that cancer is crime. It must be cut out, and OCP holds the scalpel.
According to our sources,
yeah,
the attacks were aimed at catching the attention of a man whose identity remains unknown. This dangerous new guy in town seems to have his eye on doing business in old Detroit. I'm sorry. There seems to be a
disturbance? I'm a big fan. Now move. Don't adjust your television sets. Your regularly scheduled program will be back shortly. This message goes out to the new guy. It seems that you're looking to spend some money in this great city of ours.
I do need to watch the second Robocop, because I'm curious if this takes place between the two,
You may have heard of us as
or
the supplier of nuke in old Detroit.
that kind of stuff.
Most potent, addictive drug available from every convenience store, school, or library near you. That's not taxi up here. We'll get Officer Howard to illustrate the point. You see, Officer Howard made a drug bust that cost us a lot of money. We want to reward this dutiful officer with a performance bonus. A lifetime supply of new. You're gonna have the time of your life. There you go. Enjoy. New guy. Us torches are more than capable of doing whatever you need done in our city. What is it, huh? Arson, smuggling, drug dealing, good old-fashioned murder. Do it all. You've got the money, we've got the power. So let's talk.
I am curious how much this game is going to comment on, cops being kind of bastards. You know? That's where I'm a little concerned. Because I feel like not many people can pick up on the teardown of the police force in the first movie. But I am curious if this game will go there or not. You know?
Good to see you, Rouge. Lieutenant's at the main entrance to the TV station. Judgment Day is here!
I did update the Woo Speak into a different redeem. That should be noted. Because I couldn't fucking do that one. But the newer one, I think I can actually pull off. It was also cheaper than the initial cost, so I think I fixed the fucking stuff. Game does lag out my model a little bit, which is concerning.
We can't wait any longer. Those trigger-happy maniacs have a ton of hostages. But sir... Roger that. Moving out.
What is the situation?
Goddamn OCP tells us to stand down till SWAT arrives. That's our situation. Looks like we're on the way out.
Not so fast, buddy.
Ah, Lewis. She's so cool in the first movie.
We wouldn't want to get on the bad side. Press here. Medic! There you are, partner.
Lewis?
The hell is going on up there?
Sorry, dude. The police want us to release the hostages. So no hard feelings.
Hey, you can't go in yet. We need to wait for the reinforcements.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I knew you'd say something like that.
The really interesting question is, how human is Robocop?
For me,
Because the only thing from Murphy that was left when he was killed is part of his brain, not his full brain, part of his brain, and like his digestive system.
Is it gold?
Not even the whole brain. He got shot in the brain in the first movie, or well, in the forehead, but it literally shows like the bullet ripping out the back of his skull.
Anyone expecting a silver
There's an achievement for shooting a guy in the dick. I think that might be one of my favorite moments in the movie, though, is during a hostage situation early on. Robocop shoots a guy in the dick. Obviously, the better kills of the movie do take place near the end of the movie because, you know, it's the climax, it's the finale.
Worried about the weight limit?
Lewis, you're here.
We need to get these elevators back online. The service box is in the basement.
Let me.
I doubt you had time between all the heroics, but I got a key card from the janitor. It's good to do some real street work from time to time, you know?
Lewis is really cool.
After you.
There's also
They sabotaged the
a
elevators.
scene in the first movie that I think is very important where OCP, a corporation that is funding the police force, so many issues with that already. Murphy goes to arrest him.
Idiots are still here.
Hint program. Oh, I already know how to heal myself.
Any more tricks up your sleeve?
I love that you can just shoot him in the dick and it kills him. It's very funny. Also, the infinite ammo is a lot of fun. I'm hoping that later they don't just go, here, have ammo that you now have to manage. Also, this is a 3-shot gun with 50 bullets. So, you know, do a little bit of math there. I love this game. I don't know if I'm gonna love the game as a whole, but I at least love the first mission of the game. And also, I am a big fan of Robocop, considering it might even be my favorite movie. Nuke overdose. That is what has been going on for a lot of the kills that are non-violent, is it is a nuke overdose. Nuke, of course, being a highly addictive and deadly drug in too high of quantity. I meant to grab him, but that's fine. I love that you can just throw a guy into another guy, and it does a pretty decent job of killing. They understand the soundtrack. Let's go. The soundtrack is one of the most powerful and important things from... Okay, the fact that it shows all of these guns... Oh, I can just pick up their guns. Okay. Well, give me the SMG then. If I'm gonna hold any of their guns, give me a fucking machine gun. You kidding me? Oh, that's Lewis. I have a feeling I might struggle a little bit with the target. Registering in this game. We best. Okay, there is a guy somewhere. I will say there is something about this game that does confuse me. And I've already forgotten it, so never mind that thought. That thought is gone. That thought has left my mind. I do think the scanning mechanic so far doesn't feel like it matters.
I think I've got something just for you.
I feel like most people who watch the Robocop movie have no thoughts, head empty when they watch it. Because it's easy enough to read as just a stereotypical action movie.
They're holding everyone in the studio. It's on the 30th floor.
Yeah. I kind of wish I would have looked up when this game takes place in the timeline.
Blue finally decided to join our glamorous show. I'm afraid you're too late for my autograph. Chopper's ready. I've got to go, but the party goes on. Guys, make sure you provide all our guests with a decent amount of amusement, so don't skip on the nuke. See ya.
He basically just said, guys, oh hey, it's Murphy in the reflection.
Before they kill anyone else.
I remember that from the demo, but I don't know what all they're gonna do with it.
We are here to enforce the law, folks. Let's stay focused.
Right. Just keep in mind that I'm here if you need me, partner.
Let's go.
Slime bags detected.
Just look at that, boys. The police dog and its bitch. Not sure which one is which.
You're gonna take that back.
I mean, they're going to die. They're not gonna take it back.
Scumbag.
Okay, got some evidence. Let's use a recovery charge since we get one for free. Alright. Did I miss any rooms? Oh, something that I did find weird about this game is it lets you run. I just don't feel like that makes sense, personally.
Nice and easy.
Yay. You can break the windows. I just wanted to see if I could. Oh, that's weird. Oh, there's a glitch. The body glitched out a little bit. Yeah, well, he's still there. Sometimes the games glitch. That's fine. It's a video game. I'm curious what all the crime evidence will do. Oh god, I did get fucked up. Again, the fact that you can run feels weird for some reason. I mean, I got an achievement for shooting a guy in the dick, so yes. I was already rewarded for shooting a man in the dick. I mean, they have to reference one of the funniest kills in the first movie somehow. And if it's just an achievement, I'm fine with that. Oh, what was that sound? Was that the game? That was the game. Okay. Hostage situation. When you face down criminals who have taken hostage, you have only a few seconds to eliminate the threat and protect the innocent. Use your extraordinary reflexes to meet this challenge. Beanbag chair Gmod prop. Ah, fuck. I definitely was too slow on that one.
Thank God you've come. This lady really needs to see a doctor.
Murphy, these people need help. Why don't you go ahead? I'll stay with them.
Right.
Mrs. Lewis, we have rescued 3 hostages, one with a gunshot wound to the abdomen. Requesting urgent medical assistance, over.
Oh, do I not get to explore that room? It looked like there was shit in that room I could explore. Okay. Well, I was wrong. Again, this is a 3-shot weapon that has like 50 bullets in it. I just want to point out that that does not mathematically work. Oh, there's a way. I figured out there was a night vision. Oh. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, God, there's a skill system. Okay. Noted. Okay. Noted. Okay. Good to know. That's how. It tells you how to use it later, but I wanted to go into the dark room so I could see if there was anything in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I am, like, right on top of a grenade. Well, I now know that if you see somebody with a metal mask, just shoot him in the dick. How... his speed and the... Yeah, exactly. Robocop is supposed to be a slow guy. I hit the wrong button to punch. I went with the usual melee button instead of this game's melee button. I mean, I understand that people would be upset that they can't run in a video game like this. Because, I mean, mechanically, it makes sense to have. It just feels a little weird for me. Because, like, he's fucking Robocop. The whole point is that he is a slow, terrifying presence that keeps walking towards you. Okay. Oh, cool. I shot that guy and he dropped his grenade. Oh my god, I cannot fucking aim, apparently. Oh, that was fun. I love when the kills are silly. Stolen wallet. Yeah, exactly. He does have a few moments of, like, higher than you would expect mobility, but they're very far and few between in the first movie. Oh, they understand the soundtrack so well. I fucking love it. Soundtrack's one of the best parts about Robocop 1. Well, that's not good. I wonder how much they're going to focus on this aspect of Murphy in, like, his memories being gone. Mostly gone. It's very important that you notice that it is a blonde woman right now.
Get me another one of those choppers, like the one that took Sud. You hear me?
You work so hard. Why don't you take some leave? We all could use a little break from this reality, don't you think?
Wakey, wakey! I'm talking to you, Shiny. Stand back from that door, or I'll shoot her. I swear to nuke.
I don't know what I would do if I ever lost you.
You got
No.
3 seconds. 3.
Our family
this is why I made a point of it, because
Oh! Are you fucking deaf?
Stay like this forever.
One! Last chance, weirdo!
Never so much else. You okay there, Murphy?
yeah, because he's seeing his wife, but
What does it want? Get it away from me! Can't you see? It's unstable!
Ma'am, please calm down. It's been a very tough evening, and I assure you that everyone wants to be back home with their families. But for some of us, the night has just begun.
Murphy is the equivalent of that joke of "I miss my wife" tales. Oh, I fucking love the soundtrack. It's so good. Oh, they call levels quests in this game. I don't know how I feel about that. Huh. They really, like, just took the full fucking model of the police department from the movie, didn't they?
No problem. Do take singles.
Get back in line.
They're here. Good job, Murphy.
I think you're forgetting someone.
Officer Lewis, you were remarkable.
Soot ran off with his tail between his legs.
Would have been nice if we caught him, though.
All right, all right. Are you done with this circle jerk, huh? Good. We've got a problem.
Uh-oh.
The malfunction caught on camera provokes a question.
Yep, that's what I figured.
Safety into the hands of a machine, especially one as unreliable as Robocop. We asked Max Becker, the head of security concepts at OCP.
Now quiet.
We would never put a defective product on the streets. It's not what we do.
We all saw it hesitate in a life and death situation. Why? Does it really know right from wrong?
Listen, I would trust this guy with my kids. I mean, if I had it. This was just an isolated glitch. Thank you.
Mr. Becker, I've got more questions.
I just want to snap her.
Fuck this guy.
But she's got a point. This was not an isolated incident. It's a pattern. A pattern that the old man wants examined and fixed. Time to see what's hiding in that metal maze.
We know what's in Murphy's head. It's what's in yours that worries us.
Push me, and you might just find out. You, follow me.
Like I said, fuck this guy. Oh. Oh, new objective added. Okay. I will say the sound alerts are very jarring because I'm not used to them. But they feel like they belong in the universe, you know? God, I wish I could just... I don't want to track the quest. I'm already following the quest. You haven't opened up the game to me yet. I don't think we'll get to drive the car. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, let's get on.
Why don't you take a seat?
I mean, the fact that Murphy can dream is kind of a big deal.
That's a nasty scar. I'd like to see the other guy. Am I right?
You do not. Trust me.
Don't mind me. I'll just get this off.
By the way,
So, here's the deal, Robo.
the fucking bolts they put in Robocop is wildly large.
Instead of sending you to the scrapyard, as I suggested, he wants to fix you. Hey, pretty boy. You sure know how to make an impression on the ladies.
Doesn't it hurt him?
Hurt? Lady, he's a machine. He's legally dead. We can do whatever we want.
No, madam. It does not hurt me physically.
So we're going to equip you with a little monitoring chip. We'll do a real-time check of your systems so we can get to the bottom of what the hell is wrong with you. From now on, your performance will be monitored and graded. So better be on your best behavior, huh?
The chip is in. Let's see what we have here.
Huh. Interesting. All main objectives completed. So we got 1,000 XP for that. TV station secrets found. Okay. Yeah, I did not do good on saving any of the hostages, in fact. But I did find crime scene evidence, so it's just more experience after a quest. Sorry, I was about to say mission. Oh, no. Well, you gotta understand, the amount of his brain that's left is very minimal. Because it got blown up in a gun bullet from a gunshot to the head. Oh no, the fact that there's a fucking rating system worries me. I know me, that's not a good sign. Also, a B is really bad. Each time you achieve a new level, you receive a skill point. Okay. Well, scanning. Lets your enemy... Okay, let's see what we've got. Combat. You can get stunned nearby enemies for a short time. Successful punch connecting with an enemy reloads all weapons. A more powerful shockwave that instantly kills nearby enemies. You can get a shield, which means we can reduce damage for a period. Explosives and high caliber weapons deal less damage. Small caliber rounds ricochet off your armor and damage nearby enemies. That's fun. Vitality. You can use Fuse Box to recover up to 50% of your health. Increases the number of charges to 4. Fuse boxes recover your entire health, increases the maximum number to 5, and we slowly recover up to 75 of our maximum health. Okay, that's cool. Engineering. A dash allows you to ram into enemies or quickly escape danger. Cracking. Allow you to open any safe without knowing the combination. You can also reprogram enemy turrets. Ooh. And reduce cooldown after a dash. So I'm guessing dash is like a specific ability we unlock. Yeah, it's literally the first ability in this tree we unlock. I'm smart. Focus. Slow motion. Ooh. Your reflexes allowed you to see your environment in slow motion for a period. Doubles your critical damage. Okay. And better slow motion. Scanning. Lets you hit enemies behind cover by bouncing bullets off certain spots. You have to use Robocop vision to use. It instantly marks every enemy in sight. And ricochet bullets split and hit more enemies. That's pretty fun. Let's see. Deduction. Yeah, I feel like I just need to get better at the aiming process for that one. Scanning lets you more often detect helpful information, such as a safe compo, or discover hidden objects or rooms. Uh-oh. That might be something I need to take. Marks the locations of valuable items or data on your map and gain more experience points. Oh, fuck. This is one you want to go down almost immediately just so you can get the 30% more experience. Psychology. Enhance public trust. Doubles earned public trust points. Highlights favorable dialogue option. Oh, no. No. It has dialogue trees. I didn't want dialogue trees in this. Fuck. Lowers outcome thresholds for the main characters. I don't know what that means. Okay, but deduction is the one we're going to buy first because I want to get all the way to enhanced learning. Because more experience points earlier is better.
I see some unwanted activity in the campus. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Other than that, everything seems to be installed correctly. To be sure, let's make a simple test to check that all circuits are in order. What are your prime directives?
They're
Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
Okay, nothing disturbed. However, like with any new upgrade, I recommend visiting the range to check if you need calibration.
Is that everything?
Actually, no. Doctor.
Oh, yes, sorry. My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. I'm a police psychologist. I specialize in dealing with police officers suffering from emotional trauma.
Emotional trauma? Might as well talk to the microwave. It hasn't been working properly either.
OCP wanted to see if you'd be willing to have a talk with me as part of your evaluation. I noticed that a great deal of care has been put into making sure that your mechanical components work. However, one aspect of your composition that has been severely neglected is your humans.
This is a fascinating choice.
I agree. If it was up to me, I'd remove it altogether. What do you think, Doctor? It'd save us a lot of hassle.
I don't mind the hassle. So what do you say, officer? Is that possibly something that could be of interest to you?
I am not sure.
Robo, Reed wants everyone in the briefing room at 5. It's about the new guy.
New guy? Oh, it must mean the new guy that we're trying to track down.
Dr. Blanche, but I am needed elsewhere.
But we...
Blanche is an interesting name.
Well, everyone get back to whatever the fuck you should do.
Yeah, fuck this guy. I have a feeling we're gonna have to kill him at some point. Or he's gonna turn out to be evil, you know? Oh, I haven't... Oh, there's a downstairs? Oh, no. I'm sorry, Steven. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy. Damn. Okay, they got holding cells.
Why do you have to spoil our fun all the time? You metal freak!
I'm surprised that they took anybody alive. I'm gonna be honest. No, I don't think it's a rookie. It's the main... So something that you probably didn't see, because if you came in a little late, there's a new guy in town in charge of, like, crime.
Scheduled for calibration. Step right up and press the button when you're ready. 50 points is what OCP calls a passing grade. Shouldn't be a problem to you.
Got it.
Gonna try to break the record.
I'm not doing perfect.
Good job. Let the eggheads know that you're good to go. See you in the briefing room.
I know there's an achievement related to score. I fucking know there's an achievement related to score. That's... oh no. Well, I do aim during the hostage things. The problem is I'm too slow with, like, the kill. Hi, Cecil. Cecil's a great name. Oh my god, they fucking modeled the room where you get all of... aww. Okay, okay, they've modeled, like, the whole police precinct. Fuck, that's really cool. I'm too much of a Robocop fan. This is enough. What's up? Escavaz? Did I read that wrong? Estevaz.
You've got your special gloves and extra protection, so you shouldn't mind.
She just doesn't want to carry the drunk guy. I got it.
Stairs. I owe you one, Murphy. Oh no, the smell is following you. I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, well, downstairs we go.
I don't remember getting on a roller coaster.
Huh.
Who's back home? Just tossing it where the empty cells.
Finally.
I like how Robocop is just very gentle. Yeah, it's got the box computers, which you do need. I'm so happy.
Could you please help me out here?
What is up, officer?
Seems to be the problem, officer.
Reed is in the briefing room, and I have my hands full. There are so many complaints filing in that I can't keep up. It's getting crazy in here. Could you open up another line and help me?
I am here to serve the public trust.
Take the spot on the podium. You're a lifesaver, Robo.
This line is open. Please form an orderly queue.
Officer, I have a problem. My neighbors are hostile toward me. I think it's because they're jealous of my new dog. Why would they get so worked up every time I take him for a walk?
What is his name?
He has a beautiful red coat, so I call him Fire. He likes to hide, so sometimes I have to yell, "Fire! Fire!" to find him.
I think I know why they don't like your dog's name. No. I think we just issue a warning.
No, but I will let you off with a warning.
That's fine. I don't mind paying the price to have a cute dog home. What?
Next, please.
That did seem like one where you could get away with a warning.
I got something for you, officer. I know where you can find it. That poster over there says there's a reward for that information.
I want details.
Are you blind? I'm the guy from that poster, so here I am. Now, give me the money.
Are you fucking...
Fine, but I still get the reward, right?
You can hope for a reduced sentence.
It's not the reward I was hoping for, but I'll take it.
Oh, he's like somebody who...
Next, please.
Huh.
Officer, I would like to report my son missing.
How old is he?
He's 24, but he's never been gone for so long without letting me know.
How long has it been?
Just over 2 days now.
Would you not consider an adult missing?
I hate that law. I hate that law, by the way. That is true.
I'm begging you. Something's not right. You really need to find him.
What is his name and address?
George Elkins, 7706 Orchard Avenue.
I stand by the fact that you can't consider an adult a missing person until 72 hours is awful. That's fucking... That's fucking horrible. I came here because I'm worried because my son is missing, and then you look at the computer and go, oh, fuck. He's been found dead 2 hours ago? What the fuck? Oh, my model's logging again. My model is going to log for this entire playthrough. I'm just giving everybody a warning now. Yes, it is illegal. Well, it's not illegal. It is, you do not look into cases of missing persons until they have been missing for at least 72 hours. So adults are not considered missing until 72 hours. I hate that as an actual rule because 72 hours is way too long for you to be able to, like, find the person in a reasonable, effective way. I am still a little sad that this game is making my model freeze in slow motion. Exactly.
And that has made every gang in the city start advertising their services. We need to find him before things get out of control.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry my model is freaking out.
Robo, I want you to start by checking the arcade down.
I might have to switch to a fucking I might have to drop the model for these streams and use my PNGs. Once we're out of this cutscene, I'm gonna close my model.
That's over 24 hours since he's been in contact with anyone here.
Are the two cases connected?
No reason to assume so. But if anyone finds Briggs' informant, we might learn something new.
Okay.
All right, now get out there.
Yeah, I have to close my model for this stream, I'm afraid. So, sorry everybody who likes seeing the model. It keeps lagging, so I'm just gonna close it. I'm gonna make a note. Model was lagging, so we had to turn it off. And I'm gonna pin that until end of stream. I'm then gonna go into my Discord. Oh, Caffeinette messaged me. Alright, because we've been talking. And I'm gonna go into my Soft Collab channel and just make a post of my model was lagging, so I'm jumping in a VC to use my reactive. Feel free to join if you wanna. We are playing Robocop Rogue City. Okay, I am in the voice channel. Ad break is going perfect. This is the exactly perfect time to be having a fucking ad break, not gonna lie. Because I need to fix some things. Fugi Tech. Enter, log in. Authorize, because I do trust Fugi Tech. Continue to reactive images. Thank you. Where is the include on image and group view? Perfect. DM own non-speaking image, dim others, show others, mute deaf icon, matches in show names, hidden, alignment to the right so that I can put it in the bottom corner. And make it bigger. Yeah. Anyway, I might come back from the ad break a little late because I do need to pee. So I'll return. That is true. It is kind of back to the Mother of Dread era when I was exclusively a PNG. I mean, if we wanted to really go back to the old ways, I have this. Like, this is definitely the old ways, but I don't like the art as much. We could use this one. This one is an older one that I really liked. I kind of want to redraw this. There are older models, yes. There's one model that existed for 3 streams, I think. But we're going to stick with this one. I might update the, I kind of want to take this one and update it and make like a new reactive PNG with it. Use this one with my actual model sheet instead of this being the precursor to Mana Frey. But we're going to use this one because it's beautiful and Lily made it and I love it. And I'm glad that Lily made it. Oh god, don't drop everything on my desk. Oh fuck, I need to get water actually. I just realized my water bottle's empty. I also think that, my brain just shut down for a second. 1 second. I think that we can use the Mother of Dread as the thing that has possessed me. Because I've talked about how, like, my character is a vampire, but not exactly. And there's, like, a type of possession going on. And I've been, like, slowly kind of figuring out the lore of my character, which is fine. It's not like I have the time to make a lore video yet. No. Ugh. Me personally, I get sick in the sunlight if it's too hot. That's part of the reason that I went vampire, because I'm like, well, I mean, I already have issues with the sunlight, like, actively making me sick. So that's fun. Love that. It's so great that, I can go out, and if it's too hot and too bright, I get sick. It's great. No, you just do the goth thing where they're underneath the umbrella in their swimsuit. I mean, we all know I'm a goth person, so... And I mean, hey, if there are any fan artists listening, that's a free idea. Monterey Goth Beach Day? There's gonna come a day where there's like one or two people who hear me give ideas for fan art and immediately are gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna have that done today. That's a good idea. And I love that for me. I love that for me. I mean, that's more than I have. I do art, but I'm currently doing the world build. So for everybody who doesn't know, I do a podcast called Hex Club. And next month we're starting a new season. So August we're starting Neon Noir.
Partner, I need to write this report. And there's something else I need to do first.
So I've been working on the world building, and I've talked about how I can't start Art Fight right away. That is a fucking nightmare. Oh my god, look at this wire management. Oh my god. I hate that. We can leave the precinct. I'm gonna... Oh, there's a map. There is a quest. Okay. I complained about the speed, but it makes sense. Okay. Are you locked and okay, well, what's locked and loaded mean for me? I don't understand. Talk to Officer Ramirez. Oh, it's above me. Okay, got it. I'm just so happy that Robocop is interesting and fun.
What seems to be the problem?
My damn locker won't open. Can you try?
I have a feeling we're about to break this open.
Wait, what is all this shit doing in my locker?
I want you to be safe out there.
Yeah, you guys, very fun.
Wow, that was fucked up. That was fucked up, man. Okay, so now we get to go outside. Yeah, that's like 50 flashbangs, which is, again, fucked up. I do like that they give you experience points for that, though. That's very funny. It was 50 experience, so, you know, not a lot of experience, but hey, I'll take 50 experience points. Oh, I like him. Sometimes you just push, sometimes you don't. Yeah, I don't think we get to drive the car. I think we just use it as a travel device. That was just mean. There. Oh, hey, saves and call. That is fair. Oh, I should probably share my game capturing the call, I just realized. I'm having like tech difficulties running this game, so I'm actually gonna lower my settings. Oh shit, so the answer to that is no, because it's currently capturing the Discord call for Hex Club, not this one. So I have a Discord sound audio capture that captures just the Discord, but it's currently set for the podcast recording Discord, not the collab Discord. Okay. Where is it? Is it this one? Try say sound.
Something.
Okay, yep, there we go. Fixed it.
Yippee.
And I'll just go ahead and... As long as it doesn't start freaking out, you can see it without having to watch my stream with the delay. But you might just have to deal with the delay in the future.
Yippee.
I'm lowering the... I'm lowering the graphic settings to low. Anything else in the audio? The mechanic? Nope. Okay. So have you seen Robocop save?
I have the game through PS Plus.
Okay.
I'm aware of Robocop, the $6 million man of Detroit.
Yep. I'm so confused on the objective. I should have just read it. Confiscate stolen oh, so this one just isn't even gonna fucking show up on the map. Okay.
Yeah, that seems like a very generic.
It's like, hey, find 1,000 points worth of crime evidence. Okay. Oh, as a police officer, you can issue tickets.
Tickets.
I can speak. Misdemeanors.
Don't worry, I can sub in.
I mean, that's what you had to do when we were playing, what was it? Monster Prom. And I saw Omen, and my brain fully went,
First they harass my customers, then they threaten to burn down my shop. You need to do something about it, officer.
But I was more curious if you've seen Robocop the movie.
Nothing wrong, you say. I say, nothing wrong in breaking criminal bones. Maybe we should all practice what we preach.
I don't know.
something wrong with his beer or if listening to this silver nutcase made me sober up. Come on, man. Let's bail.
What's wrong, man? We're just having a little fun. I will break your legs. Fuck off, officer. Let's go.
Yeah, that's pretty Robocop, if we're being honest. Obviously, Robocop is a movie I really enjoy.
Hell yeah.
I genuinely think it might actually be my all-time favorite movie.
I even applied to the academy, but it turns out that extensive criminal history and drug addiction prevent me from getting
My favorite moment in the first...
Bro went undercover before he was overcover.
My favorite moment in the... Well, there's a lot of great moments. I don't know if this is my favorite, but one of my favorite many moments from the movie is that in the first movie, there's the scene where the guy gets like fully just like fucking eviscerated in the board meeting at the very beginning of the movie. And after that scene where he's most clearly dead, somebody yells, "Somebody call a medic!" It's like, and then somebody else is like, "That ain't gonna fucking help."
I actually got to show my favorite I got to show my favorite movie to someone last night.
Oh.
And I'll wait until after the story beat.
I'm trying to catch this one shifty dealer. This guy steals nuke from other pushers to sell it at half price. This dopehead buys from him but won't tell me his whereabouts. I don't know any dealer. You were carrying from 3 different pushers, so you either like to walk for miles to buy nuke, or you appreciate a discount. Don't take it out on me, because the guy broke your nose. As you can see, he doesn't want to cooperate.
Oh, I hate that there are like options in dialogue because my brain immediately goes to the Persona 5 thing.
Which Persona 5 thing?
I'm doing a conversation. If I choose the wrong thing, I only get 1 point of connection versus 3.
No, I completely understand now.
Because, like, having options is fine, but when the options have, like, better rewards if you choose the right one, it's like, oh no.
Do not worry. According to my directives, there are several ways to convince him to cooperate.
I ain't gonna let it reprogram my brain. We can talk. Don't let it drill into my head, okay? The guy's name's Maurice, but I don't know where to find him. I always arrange a place over a payphone. I'll give you the number. Let's hope it works. The dealer knows where the others had their stash. We could collect nuke from the whole neighborhood if we get to him.
I will take care of it.
But you need to find a payphone first. Try near the supermarket. I think at least one of them hasn't been smashed by vandals yet.
Also, I love the amount of people who, the moment I tell them Robocop was directed by the guy who did Starship Troopers, go, "What?"
That makes complete sense.
Yeah, I was like, you're surprised? That makes so much sense.
Oh, but yeah, so I got to show somebody my favorite movie last night, and it's not like I technically did show in theaters, but not like a lot of them. So it's a bit of an indie movie. And at the end they were like, "That was a really interesting movie." And I was just, and like, there's a part of me that was like, they mean that in a good way. But, but what if they don't?
The
it's
first
just like
Starship
a small sliver of my
Troopers.
brain.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I don't know if you've heard of the movie Hundreds of Beavers.
Oh my fucking god. That has been added to my list and it's like number 3 at the moment.
I have the movie and will show you one day.
The
whenever if you want to set that up as a movie night.
That could be fun. 100 of Beavers. I believe it's a horror movie?
It's a comedy movie.
Comedy, okay.
There are horror elements at times, but I won't say anything more than that.
Yeah, because there's been a discussion with one of my friends who's in the Camp Slasher podcast, and we've been, like, trying to think of a way we can justify covering movies that are not horror movies. Other than just saying because we want to. Because we want to have, like, a little bit of justification. It can be paper thin, but we want a little justification.
You could just call them camp.
True.
I can't tell that if the silence there was, like, genuine consideration or, like, a facepalm.
It's because you cut off after saying camp.
No, I just stopped talking.
Oh, okay. Well, we have a second series we're going to start doing just because me and my friend Skylar want to read through Berserk.
Ooh.
Called Camp Masher, where we're going to just cover things that are not movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm definitely going to try and make him watch Steel Ball Run when it comes out for that series as well.
Hell yeah.
Oh, my OBS is also lagging. Uh-oh.
How far behind are we?
I'm looking. I'm not dropping frames. It's just that I'm having redeems, and it's taking them like 10 seconds
A few
to
moments later.
appear in my feed. Uh-oh.
If you need, I can simply tank the not seeing things in real time.
Yeah, we're gonna try that. Okay, Jazz. I understand that I have a quack redeem. It's fine. Okay, hopefully that helps. Am I gonna have to increase the price of that redeem again? Oh, the phone booth's out of order.
I'm looking at the redeems.
You're right. There are two sexes. The one I have with your dad.
I just see two sexes. Is that the soundbite I think it is?
The one from Duke Nukem?
The one I have with your mom and the one I have with your dad?
Yep, that's exactly what it is. I saw it and I immediately went, that needs to be a sound redeem.
Hilarious. And then we got the classics. And I assume Golden Wind is just that part of Giorno's theme.
Yep. The scene that the part of the theme that always plays during the hype moments. Like when he did the fucking Independent News 4. Oh no, there are files to find.
Oh no.
Concern immediately.
LMAO. LMAO. LMAO.
I found a fire hydrant. Oh, you have to find like actual things that they're not supposed to do. I love how it just has, after you do something that's like the law.
You upheld the law.
Oh,
we got a sultry fry.
Well, let me just grab my phone, which is apparently on my bed because I did not grab it when I started stream. So, look forward to a half hour of me talking in the sultry voice.
Half an hour.
Yep. I was tempted to make it an hour, and then I went, no.
See, I think if you have a redeem that is... Here, let me check something real quick. I think that time should also be a factor in cost. And I have a friend who has a point redeem for, like... Let me see.
I mean, I have a stupid expensive one that lets people choose the next game.
They have they have to put their desk into standing mode for an hour.
Oh my god, is this Egg?
Yeah.
Didn't she
I was
have to
trying to
do
be
a
vague
whole?
about it, but
Didn't she have to do a whole stream standing up?
yeah, because it's like 1,000 points.
Oh my, that's way too cheap.
Yeah, remember, you speaking in a sultry voice for half an hour, 5,000. Egg having to stand for an hour, 1,000.
Oh my god. Well, starting the timer now. Well then.
As they say in the biz, talk dirty to me.
Oh, well, we don't necessarily talk dirty, but we do cause a little bit of...
A little bit of mischief, a little bit of chaos.
Okay, makes sense that we have to deal with the mayor's priority because law officials and all that bullshit. I'm still very curious how much they're going to, satirize the police in this game. I don't wonder how many people are going to miss the satire, though. Because that happened with Star State Troopers.
Chroma Squad. Dude, I love Chroma Squad. Chroma Squad is a peak game.
It's a great game.
Have you ever played? I love Chroma Squad was like one of my favorite RPGs as a kid.
It is actually a playthrough we did on the channel. I think the VODs are up on my VOD channel.
Hang on, I need to pull up, because I know I played it like a super long time. When did I play this game?
I do believe that was back when I was the Mother of Dread, in fact. So that one's an old playthrough.
It has been 9.5 years since I played Chroma Squad.
That is quite the time, as it were.
I love Chroma Squad as a kid. Because mind you, 9.5 years ago, so when I played this game, it was 13. I was 13 when I played that game. Oh my god.
I mean, it was not 9 years ago for me, but I think I was in my 30s by then. I think I had crossed that period of time.
Can a man go about his business without being harassed all the damn time?
How does it feel being reminded that I am at least a decade younger than you?
I mean, it's not surprising anymore. At work, my favorite thing to do is ask new people how old they think I am. So far, the closest they've gotten is 28.
I love doing that too and hearing people guess that I'm in my 30s. Here, Mana, do you want to hear the question that I've been considering asking to? I want to start asking this question to people who are older than me in response to them calling me baby. I've been just wanting to ask them, what was the World Trade Center like?
Ooh. I don't actually know because I would have been 2009. And 7 plus 6 is 13? I mean, if you can't see in chat, Airport has commented on thinking I was both in my early to mid 20s and being a black woman.
At least the woman part is right.
And Jazz did think I was British. That one I still don't understand, I'm going to be honest.
Right.
Because I don't imagine that speaking with this slower cadence really comes off as British. Because I know that I would speak in this cadence a little bit more when I was first streaming. I don't know why I changed, other than the fact that it's easier to not.
I do not mean to obstruct anyone's work, but fulfilling my duties takes priority.
Then why aren't you out there on the streets where a real crime is happening, instead of badgering hardworking citizens?
Is car theft not a real crime, do you?
You know what? If you really think you'll find evidence of that SUX ever being there, then be my guest.
Wow. To be fair, the old days of Mana Frey are the mother of dread. I think I kept that character for like a year. Trying to think when I dropped that.
See, I've told you, you'll find Jack all, because there ain't nothing to be found. This place is legit.
63% of your repair invoices have not been accounted for.
You've gone over my books? I thought you came here looking for the car thief.
Looks like there's more than just one thief to be caught.
Oh, come on. This is how everyone operates in this godforsaken city. Cut me some slack, will you?
I thought they were going to give me a dialogue option.
Scott, works for me on and off. You might have something to do with the missing car. Let me open his locker.
Well then. Oh, they just fully teleported. Oh, no. I just didn't look in that corner. I do not remember that moment, Jazz. I'm going to be honest. I have very poor memory of all of my streaming.
For the time being, where is the suspect?
You see, he hasn't turned up for work for some time. This morning, when two thugs swung by looking for him, I knew he must be in trouble. I
Oh.
overheard him many times.
No, that wasn't subs. That was followers.
Give me the precise location.
I can't tell you exactly where it is. All I know is that it's one of the garages.
Ow, ow, fuck.
Oh.
I have a fucked up heel, and I just bumped it really hard on my metal chair leg. Ow.
Quick, somebody start playing taps.
Fuck off. And yes, there was a drunk stream. I wasn't even a full, like, year into streaming at that point. To be fair, I have done drunk streams since, but I have not gotten that drunk on stream in a while. I don't drink as much as I used to when I started out. 'Cause when I started out, I was nervous as fuck. Also, there was the fact that I had, like, no viewership for a while there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tell me why you think he is responsible.
He's young, bright, and would like to rule the world. I get it. But nearly every month, he gets himself in trouble.
It is not enough to make assumptions.
I'm not a cop, but I've seen many things in my life. Where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
Is he a temporary worker?
You can say that. We fall out a lot because he brings a lot of hot stuff to the shop, and I'm not okay with it.
And you let him come back?
It's hard to make an honest living these days. That's why I understand his struggle. I let him come back. Working here keeps him out of trouble. And to be frank, it's not easy to find such a good mechanic either.
Huh.
Why did you cover for him?
I can't watch a decent kid like him get swallowed by this city. Don't look at me like that. Instead of giving him up, I was encouraging him to come clean. But a man can only try.
That is all for now.
Hey, make sure no harm comes his way. He might have done some foolish things in the past, but he's a good kid, and he deserves another chance.
A court of law will be judging that.
Save, how do you feel about the fact that there is a 72 hold on looking into a missing adult?
72 hold on a what?
72 hour before they will look into a missing adult.
Not surprising.
Not surprising, but really fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, I do need to hydrate. You are right.
My dad knew a guy who went missing once. Had a heart attack in his car.
Yep. Well, in the quest, or the conversation where you get this question, it had been less than 72 hours. But since it was an option, we looked into it, and he had been found 2 hours ago dead.
Yeesh.
So I was like, oh, fuck. That's dark. I'm not surprised that they went there with this game, but... Oh, what did I find here? I found a stolen wallet.
A wallet?
Oh, that is another game. At some point I do need to play some Space Marine 2. Oh my god. I let go of the button right before it was done loading. I'm a professional gamer, everybody. Warhammer Space Marine 2. My understanding is it is a co-op shooter, third person. I am also not the most. What the fuck, brain? You ever feel your mind just lose the thought you were having?
All the time. What?
Yeah, that's what happened. I had a thought and it was gone. I know it's on sale, Jazz. I am currently incredibly strapped for cash until payday on Thursday. I think the summer sale ends by then.
You must be Scott. What did you do with the blue SUX 6000 you stole?
Hey, well, why would I have anything to do with that?
I have found evidence in Ben's shop.
You can't possibly help me. I don't want to cause any more trouble, especially for Ben.
Admitting to a crime is the best course of action for any young offender.
I can't go to juvie. Who's gonna fix this mess?
My duty is to serve the public trust.
Okay. I admit. It was me who jacked the SUX. But he didn't leave me any choice.
Who is he?
I love that they call it the SUX. The sucks.
Take revenge on Ben. Oh god, it must be those thugs. We're dead. No one was gonna save us.
If they aren't criminals, then they are the ones who need saving.
Oh, that's fucking cold.
Nice.
Oh, I'm not reloaded. I had 5 bullets in the clip. The fact that you can just shoot them in the nuts is very funny to my brain.
Incredibly so.
I got an achievement for the first time I did it.
I mean, all god gamers gotta do it at least once. It's just part of the culture.
They didn't think that through. Maybe you can put an end to this after all.
I am missing vital information in order to resolve this case.
I'll tell you what you want. Just please, help me fix this screw-up.
Where is the car now?
I'm sure it's still in their chop shop. It's a warehouse on the northeast side. The entrance is concealed, but I'm sure you'll find it. I'm no fighter, but if there is any other way, I would like to help. Maybe we need some more intel.
How are things going for you right now, Save?
You know, roguelike.
Have you played Rogue City?
I have not played Rogue. It's one of those games where it's like, you know, I have it, I want to play it, and then I didn't.
At some point, I've wanted to get 4 people together, because it's up to 4 people co-op, and just have everybody play zombie characters, and we try and cause the biggest zombie apocalypse.
Wait, I think I misheard what game you're referring to.
Rogue City. Oh, sorry,
is
it's
that...
Streets of Rogue.
Oh, Streets of Rogue. No, I love Streets of Rogue.
Oh my god, I got the name. We're playing Robocop Rogue City, and my dumb brain went, that's the name of the game, right?
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, Rogue City. I've played that. No, dude, I will 100% be there for a Streets of Rogue game.
They keep pushing back the sequel, and I'm like, give it to me.
I know.
I know you need it to be complete, but also I want it.
I've had friends joke to me about the fact that you can ride bears.
Well, that does make sense. I imagine some of them were not as wholesome of jokes, though.
Well, Egg was one of them, so you be the judge.
I mean, that is fair.
It's Rex from the local.
You have that one bit.
I only did petty jobs for him mostly, but
that one bit?
He made me steal that
the one bit.
He said he wanted SPX.
Oh, are you talking about when I sent you the image of Nico in the cosplay with the bear?
I need to take another look at that. Sorry, my brain is fried most of the time. Not from, like, drugs or anything, just trauma.
Trauma. Something that a shocking amount of streamers have.
Okay, I remember that now. No, there's just a flirting bit that we do.
I miss my friend Mags, because my favorite thing to do whenever we'd play a tabletop game is introduce a woman that I know is her type and have her flirt with her. Because it's really funny to watch her try and remember her character while her brain is short-circuiting.
That is absolutely evil. I hope you do it more.
I wish I could, but for people who don't know, they did pass away, and we did talk about that before.
I see.
Yes, it's a little sad that I don't think we have many of those moments in the podcast we recorded of it.
So chat, how quickly have you regretted saying something out loud before? I think I can answer that question pretty quickly.
I've definitely said things I regret on stream immediately. Such is the point where I learned that 2 people who are regulars in my chants have macropenises.
What?
I like to mispronounce micropenis.
Oh. That makes more sense.
One of them is currently editing a VOD of a podcast episode we recorded.
I don't know what to do with this information.
I don't know what to do with this information. I don't know what to do with information that at least 2 people have gotten off to my voice alone.
You know, there's a lot of things that I knew I would be experiencing when I decided to embroil myself more into the VTuber community. Not this. Not this.
I mean, I saw the comments and
Do I
I just
regret
went...
it? No.
I regret it a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit because
not enough to be significant, but like...
Yeah. It is enough to make me go, huh. It is a shame that a lot of trans people end up doing sex work of some kind.
Just enough to be like, well, I chose this.
I have made my decision and I kind of have to live with it.
Yeah, I have to commit to it.
The amount of times I've had to commit to the bit is a problem. I mean, my favorite thing that's been happening in the podcast for our one-shots is... because it's in Space Kings, which is a very fun system where you use a deck of cards instead of dice.
Mm-hmm.
And in it, we have Caffeinette playing a character who is an omniglot. Mm-hmm. We have my buddy Cameron, who is playing a beetle that is like a molten beetle where they can pull bombs off of their body and throw them.
Oh, nice. Like that one salamander that shoots blood out of its eye.
Yeah, like the really cool one.
Yeah.
And then we have my friend Skylar, who is playing a character whose only superpower is it's a bear that can talk.
Sir Barrington.
That would have been a great name, but they chose Grizzly.
No, I'm just stealing that from the green text.
And the other thing is, a character they will interact with coming up on the 31st of this month is Misley, a man with all the powers of a grizzly bear.
Okay.
If
I feel like I should be a consultant at some point.
I literally made the characters as just a joke. Most of the characters I made were to be, would this be funny if somebody encountered when they already have a character who is a talking bear? Yes. Yeah. Yes, it would. I'm you, but human.
Stole my whole fucking flow. Beat for beat, bar for bar.
My favorite thing is one of our chatters routinely doesn't know some of the more obvious things. And I'm like, well, clearly he doesn't know, she doesn't know who Dracula Flo is. Mm-hmm. And I was wrong.
Oh. Sounds like a fun surprise.
I remember being like, how is that what you fucking seen?
Honestly, the only experience I have with Dracula Flo is this one video where somebody just like edited like voice clips of him and using it to like describe the lore of various League of Legends characters.
That doesn't surprise me, if I'm being honest, because League people are sweaty in a good and bad way.
Mm-hmm.
Usually the bad way, though.
Mostly the bad way.
There's a reason on my punishment wheel when people were suggesting League of Legends stream, I said, fuck no.
As is your right.
I wish I would have done the same thing to Overwatch 2, but alas, I have to do 2 streams of that still.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, getting pulled.
Yeah, I
was there, man.
That was so upsetting, because at the end of the stream, I had to roll 1 wheel. 1 punishment wheel for that day. I rolled it, I'm like, I'm not fucking doing this. And it rolled a second time. At that point, I had to commit.
LMAO.
That was the stream where I almost didn't have to roll at all, too, which was the real kicker.
Mm-hmm. I just want to say, I have no idea when I started to just say literally just the acronym LMAO out loud multiple times as a replicant for actually laughing. It's just one of those things where it entered my vocabulary at some point, and now it's just there.
It's the autistic urge to adapt your vocabulary to other people.
That's probably part of it, yeah.
I remember when I used to say Lamau.
Although, if we want to be technical, my diagnosis is, well, it's not ADHD.
I wish mine were that simple. I have the spicy autism in that it's ADHD autism.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, genuinely, that is like the case where it's like I went to get an ADHD diagnosis, and they were like, your symptoms are not consistent with those of ADHD. They did upgrade my depression diagnosis, though.
Oh,
and
God.
I don't think I've been officially diagnosed with CPTSD, but there were signs.
Yes, that is very unfortunate for a lot of people.
Yeah.
The amount of people who have not been diagnosed with, admittedly, very debilitating things. I should probably keep playing the game a little bit.
Right, yeah. Sorry, I'm also very good at derailing conversations.
But I didn't want to get him into trouble, so I stole a different one. I doubt anyone would have given a shit, but word on the street is that it belongs to the mayor's niece.
I mean, I'm easily distracted because of the ADHD, so...
Mm-hmm. Cannot relate. Officially diagnosed, can't relate.
Like, at the end of one of my streams, I was like, we're only going to play this game for 3 hours. I'm kind of bored. And then I got on a tangent, and I didn't close stream until we hit the 5-hour mark.
LMAO. Truly an LMA moment.
I also love how everybody who is bisexual or not straight has that one moment where they go, oh. And one of ours is Genshin Impact.
I'm gonna need more context as to where in Genshin Impact.
I do not remember the character for Airport in my chat, but she says it was Genshin Impact, so...
Mm-hmm.
I remember it was one of the boys. Whereas for me, I think one of the first moments I went, men can be hot is Link.
You know what mine was?
Go ahead.
Sly Cooper.
I mean, one of them I look back on and go, with the same kind of thought, is Robin Hood from the Fox one.
You know what's crazy? The voice actor for Sly Cooper, Kevin Miller, actually follows me on Blue Sky.
Oh, wow. I remember before I got rid of Twitter, I made a single post with no hashtags or anything that just said, listen to Dolly Rots, which is a band.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the next day I looked and it's like, you have been followed by the Dolly Rots. And I'm like, huh. I'm concerned. Because I was incredibly horny on Twitter. And I'm like, I sure hope that they don't regret that decision.
Mm-hmm.
Any criminal matters should be reported to the police.
I know. I just thought I could figure this out by myself. Ben was right from the start. I shouldn't have gone down this road.
That is all for now. Proceeding to the vehicle's estimated location.
You are calling for backup, aren't you?
Negative. Threat calculation minimal.
I just love that he's like, threat. Threat level minimal. I mean, to be fair, if you're a fucking near bulletproof robot.
If I ever got into a fight and somebody said that my threat level was minimal, honestly, I'm just going home at that point.
Yeah, I think the moment I saw that Robocop was a thing, I'd be like, all right, that's 30 minutes. I can stop having to, like, remember I have to talk in a different voice.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm throwing in the towel. He is a robot who is also a cop.
Yeah. I still think the funniest scene in the first movie is during the scene where they're showing how good Robocop is. There's a hostage situation where the girl's wearing, like, a skirt, and his targeting goes between the legs of the skirt because he's like, this is where I could shoot without hurting her, and just shoots a guy in the dick. Because
cinema.
His other friend immediately is like, okay, I fucking surrender, I'm done, I give up, don't shoot me in the dick, I give up, here's my gun.
Pussy.
Which, I mean, if I saw my best buddy get shot in the dick while holding a hostage, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with this bitch.
Yeah, that is... I'm just saying, I have no plans to become a father. I'd like the option.
I just know how much that can hurt, and I'm like, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah. I like to not be paid that way.
Oh, that's a nightmare. How would you like to go through getting your what's
Let me answer your question. Is throwing myself out a window? Fuck, I can't say the sentence properly. I tried. It's not working.
That is something that happens a lot on stream.
So you would not want to earn some money, would you?
I don't! I mean, I do. I do want to earn money. Wait. Your voice. You sound like...
A future happy customer.
fucking Robocop! You want to bust me? Why don't you do a better job of finding guys who vandalize phone booths? I'm losing customers because they can't find working payphone in this goddamn... What the fuck is it this time? Anybody home? Good, hi, Maurice. Friendly business. You want to do laundry? You should start working at the laundromat instead of violating the basic rules. Robocop, you have to help me! The back of the red building by the supermarket. Apartment 6. There's some guys here. I think they mean business. Hurry!
The moment he's like, I could die here, fuck it, I'll go to prison.
Someone knocked out his
how not to lose the track of time is to learn how not to lose their money.
How familiar are you with the Judge Dredd universe?
Not at all.
Okay. There's not much I can really say. The comparisons to Robocop and that are very fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because I found out something really recently. Every Judge Dredd is allowed per day 1 10-minute break, and they work 24/7.
I see.
They have a fancy pod that supercharges the rest period.
Mm-hmm.
And all judges are also the jury and executioners.
Makes sense.
And in an ideal version of that, it's like, oh, so they can have like compassion and be reasonable. In actuality, they will charge somebody with a crime and usually kill them because they can't kill them until they resist arrest or try and run away. And keep in mind, this is a world where the prison colonies are prison colonies.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of them go, I would rather risk dying than the alternative.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
There's a really bad movie featuring Sylvester Stallone as Judge Dredd.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend it if you like bad movies. It has some good things about it, but you know.
That's tragic. I don't even like good movies.
Oh God, that's sad. To be fair,
I'm just not good at like sitting down and watching movies.
Same. I wish I was better at it. Because once I sit down to watch a movie, I have a great time. But it's that first 10 minutes that I'm just like, focus, 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 and lost interest.
Brum, 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 brum.
Okay, well, I know I need to go through that wall somehow. Can I just punch it? Like... Aha, I found the button. I just really like shooting people in the dick in this game. Okay, it says there's one more person. I don't see one more person. I found them. And they almost threw a grenade. Well, they did throw a grenade at me, but it almost blew up on me. But almost isn't actual. Wow, my brain was real smart there for a second. Isn't there also a thing where you can't be diagnosed with ADHD if you have PTSD of any kind? You're coming with me, scumbag. Oh, shit. I got grenaded, and it hurt. I mean, I'm not surprised, but also it hurt. Okay, where the I'm so bad at seeing the enemies, and I keep forgetting if I hold the trigger, not the fire trigger, the other trigger, it will highlight enemies. Oh, I love when I shoot them and they drop the grenade and it just... We know what's coming. This game does nutshots funnier than the Saints Row games do nutshots. I just want to point that out. Oh, I just found a lot of evidence of crime. That is going to give me a nice amount of experience when I get the experience bonus for it. I will admit I did get worried when I saw that there is experience in this game, though. And a skill tree. Well, it's not really a tree, but... whatever the fuck you call it. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. Oh, I have a skill point. Okay. We've learned that deduction is what I'm buying first, purely because the last deduction skill gives you 30% more experience points.
Classic.
I saw that and I went, well, I know what tree we're going down first. Because objectively getting that earlier is going to be more effective.
Absolutely.
Oh, we found weapon upgrade chips. Okay. I'm assuming those... I can't use them yet, so I don't know what they do. Okay, why is it not showing me where I need to go? I'm so confused. Nope, that's... Oh god, I'm struggling a little. Which is unsurprising. I am not known for being super smart. I am known for being smarter than people anticipate, but I mean... The joke is most VTubers are stupid, so I don't know if that really says anything.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why... I'm assuming that they stole the OCD crate, but also I wouldn't be surprised if the OCD just gave it to them because... Oh my god, I just want to shoot you in the dick, dude. Fine, I'll shoot you in the face. You just got out of the bathroom. I thought it would have been funny to shoot you in the dick, but okay.
There you go.
Oh god, there's a safe. We have to find the combination to the safe. Because we don't have the level where we can just hack them open.
Imagine it was a note on the wall now smeared in blood.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised. Wow, this is a very effective clock. It's got a grand total of 0 hands.
Look, Ma, no hands.
Oh, that shouldn't be as funny as it is.
Why not? I'm hilarious.
The fact that you thought that was a joke says a lot about your self-esteem.
What?
That you said that as a joke instead of like a... Whatever. My brain.
I'm confused now.
Don't worry about it, I'm confused too.
I think we need to... You know that one moment in Emperor's New Groove where it's like with the slideshow thing? We just need to backtrack.
You see, when you look at it, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Well, I want to find the safe combination. I'll return to the streets afterwards. Because I'm curious what's in the safe. problem is I don't know where the fuck they would put the combos. I'd assume in the room with the safe, but... Also, that would be dumb at the same time. Because I feel like the first one, they always make a little easy, so you kind of know what you're doing, but, something tells me I'm not going to get the easy option here. Bum, 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 bum. If you were to recommend one game to somebody right now, what would it be, Save?
If I were to recommend one game, modify your question. Are we just saying, borderline, this is somebody who no matter what will have both the time and financial stability in order to access and play this game?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no... Because if there's a monetary thing or a time thing that I've got, I can narrow that down.
I mean, assume they have a lot of one of the two.
Let me look through my games.
I found the safe code. It let me scan it. What the fuck, game? Fuck you. Okay, walking back to the safe code.
Yeah, I am going to need to think on this.
I mean, that is fair. It is not a question most people can be like, this game. Unless you're Airport, who is obsessed with XCOM 2, in which case, you know. Oh my god, I was too close to the notes, so I couldn't scan it.
I was gonna say it didn't seem like you scanned it.
That is kind of annoying that I was too close. I found fake money. Okay. Oh, do I have to walk around? Okay, good. I can just jump down. Well, I can't jump, but I can fall. With style.
Mm-hmm.
That's a movie I watched so much as a kid. I had it on VHS that I watched it too much that my copy of Toy Story broke down.
Take that car back to the owner and say I'm sorry. Maybe she won't press charges.
His car is now in police custody.
Oh, please, I could really use a helping hand right now. Otherwise, I'm back in juvie.
This is one of those moments where you can technically break your law, but you can justify it as doing one of your other programming things.
Proceeding to secure the perimeter. Keys are in the ignition.
Thank you so much. I promise I won't mess this up.
I feel like that was the right choice because it's the most non-standard answer you would do in real life if you're going off of programming. And I think the way you increase your public trust is being more human than law. Sure, dude. They're totally listening. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, nobody's listening, right, guys?
Was it you who talked about playing a vampire character in Vampire the Masquerade who's a Malkavian, and they refer to the
I've
voice?
Never played that.
Okay. Well, somebody, I don't remember who I'm now very much aware. They talked about playing a Malkavian, which are like the crazy ones, which also it's a little problematic because, you know, just because you're a certain race, a clan, you suddenly become psycho, but whatever. It came out in the like 90s, so I'm not too surprised. But they play a character where, because everybody can kind of feel fucking insane, like they have like this weird way of thinking of the world. So their whole bit was that they thought they referred to the voices as chat. Which is concerning because I'm like, that's gotta be something somebody's played at this point, right?
All right. I have my main answer. I have a couple different games, honestly, that I would recommend, but I think the main one that I would recommend is Metaphor Refantasio.
I have that demo, and I've been like, I don't know if I have time.
Yeah, no, like, it is very much you need time. Because it is easily, like, it is a very long RPG. I spent a lot of time. It is one of those games where I was like, thank God I have a Steam Deck. Because if I had to come home in order to play this, I would never finish it. But it is like, since I... That's suspicious.
Yep. Which is why I ran away.
I'm just ignoring it. Yep. Oh, you gotta go. It's like, if you have the time, I recommend it. Because I loved that game. I loved the characters. Heisme's daddy.
I genuinely thought that was a hand when I first walked past it.
Oh, the bottle of cleanser.
Yeah,
I can see it. And then, in terms of, because it's like really I have 3 games, and even then it's hard to choose a third. But I mean, then the second game is like Risk of Rain, either the original from 2013 or Risk of Rain Returns.
I think I have the original.
I recommend 2 less so, just because it's, like, obviously it's the same characters, but it's a different format of game. So, I can't recommend it as much, because I feel like Risk of Rain 2 is better if you have friends to play it with.
Yeah, I hate when games are only good in multiplayer.
Like, it's not that it's only good, it's just when a game built around being single player is far better in multiplayer than it is single player.
I say this as somebody who fully beat Night Rain solo. I need to go back to it though, because I haven't done everything, but I've been like, I'm going to wait till they fix it so that there's duo support, because I have a friend who wants to play it, but we don't want to get a third person.
And then, if I had to choose a third game, I would choose Heading Out, which is a game that I started playing in December, and then I stopped playing it for a while, and then I beat it about a month ago. It is kind of an arcadey racing game, but in terms of, like, artistry of a video game, it has one of the best uses of color in a game that I've ever seen in more of like a technical level, where it's like, obviously it's not like artistry like a game like Journey or stylization like Monument Valley, but the way that it utilizes color, I absolutely adore it.
You're selling our product at half price. That makes my customers complain about my prices.
It ain't nice, Maurice.
Maybe you think that building a customer base by selling your product under its manufacturing costs is a good idea.
Actually, here, I'll send you the Steam page for heading
It's
out.
not.
Okay.
Such
That's
practices
really
are
good.
spoiling the market.
It's been proven time and time again that such action leads to a reduction of future demand, yours included. Antitrust laws are there for a reason.
Shit, Maurice.
God, these drug dealers are really smart about business.
Predatory pricing. We can't just go along with that.
It's unfair and unethical.
Not to mention, illegal. The fuck? You are under arrest. Come quietly, or this may be the last.
I'm getting some of that Starship Troopers here.
Yep. Oh god, I just blew that guy off the roof. Holy shit.
Oh Jesus.
Why did you do that? What am I gonna sell now?
I think you blew him into another state of matter.
However, you can hope for a reduced sentence if you reveal where these 3 dealers keep their drugs.
Or I can jump into that pile of garbage below. A few bruises is better than jail.
Do you know what the likelihood is of surviving that?
I know the hood better than you do, cop. So try some different talk, or I'll jump.
Even if you escape such as I
I missed our meeting. I was busy, but he doesn't get that. Doing laundry.
I love the note of his nuts exploded.
Mm-hmm.
You mean I eat and live for free? And I do what I like to do anyway? I feel like I won the lottery, man.
This is a guy who's obsessed with doing the laundry?
To have our deal in writing.
Excuse me? I'm kind of jealous.
I mean, you know, a shout out to him wanting a paper trail.
That also. Smart man. Smart man. Okay, is there any other... Oh, God, there is. Oh, I have to find 4 more violations.
Bruh.
I don't think I care about the side quest enough, I'm going to be honest.
What if the reward is really funny?
It's 50 experience points.
But what if that's a really funny 50 experience points?
I mean, I need to find 25 points of crime evidence and I get 25 XP, so... That's literally finding, like, 1 item. Oh, there's a ladder over here. I'm gonna go up the ladder. Oh my... Are you somebody who cares about experience points when you play a game save?
Can you ask that question in a different way?
When you play a video game where you can get a small amount of experience for doing one thing, do you go out of your way to do that one thing, even if it's kind of redundant?
I'm sorry, yes. No, I am an absolute gremlin of any small amount of progress is progress.
So you're somebody who would have done every single Saints book in Saints Row 3.
Maybe not every, but like, you know, if it's along the path and I have to take a detour, then I'm taking that detour.
Because I understand 100% completing the fucking...
Yeah.
4th game, because the 4th game, it's all fun things.
Right. It's like, I'm not gonna 100% something, but I'm not necessarily not going to go out of my way to get a little bit more progress.
Wow. I feel like the moment you tell a cop to mind their own business is kind of a dangerous play.
That's how you get shot.
Yeah, especially
breathing next to a cop.
Especially for being in this version of Detroit. What is the stupidest game you've 100%ed, Stave?
I haven't 100%ed many.
Fair. I'm always curious what people think is like worth 100%ing.
I guess that's the thing. Out of all the games I've 100%ed, it's like, and even that. Okay, define 100%ed.
Like in game, not necessarily all the Steam achievements, because some Steam achievements are just objectively stupid.
Then there's only just a few incremental games then. So I guess a loot box quest.
Citizen, I'm ordering you to discontinue stealing
Screw you, man!
Okay, Airport, I'm glad you included the second part of your sentence, because initially my brain was like, no fucking way.
Yeah, I was about to ask, weren't you a speedrunner for Payday 2?
I technically still am. It's only been a couple months since I submitted any runs, just because I'm currently in the process of looking for a new place to live. So most of my content stuff has been on hold during that process. Okay, so this is something I'm going to talk about a bit in a video that I want to make after I move out. Essentially, one of my favorite things I've ever done was being the first person to do every heist run of Payday 2. And I don't mean like one of the first, I mean, I was the first person to do a recorded run. Like, the boards did not exist when I did my run because they based it off my rules, and that is something I am going to bring up any chance I get because it took me 22 fucking hours.
Oh my god.
Because I was also doing it glitchless.
Oof. So, a speedrun I want to do that is a nightmare, but in the game World of Horror, you can reset your achievement progress in game. I want to do a speedrun where I get all the achievements from zero.
Oh god. Okay, but yeah, no, so what I was considering is, like, eventually, I want to have it so it's like, if I hit a certain milestone, I will reattempt that run and try to beat my previous time.
A new PB.
Right. Now, the reason why I haven't is because basically my living situation kind of sucks. I more or less move between my mom and dad's house every 3 days and have been for the last 16 years.
Oof.
It sucks. Like, it sucks. There is no better way to put it. It sucks. And the reason why I can't do it at my mom's is because the internet at her home is so terrible that I would not be able to maintain a connection for the time it would take to complete that stream. And I can't do it at my dad's because the internet gets shut off for me between 1 and 8 a.m. So I literally would not be able to, knowing how long it would take me, I literally would not be able to finish that run in the allotted time.
Oh god, that sounds like it's going to be a nightmare when you can finally do it still.
It is going to be a nightmare, but at least I'll be able to do it. Also, when I did it, I was a college student in the middle of summer break, so, like, I had time.
That's the only reason I haven't done the all achievements speedrun I want to do. I work a full-time job. I don't have time. I don't have time to figure out the prep or the run pathing because, let me tell you, you can't get some of those achievements until you complete other achievements first.
I will say though, I do still love Payday. I think one of my favorite speedruns, as much as it like hurt my eyes, was Cursed Kill Room,
So what you gonna do? You can't put me behind bars.
which
I'm still a kid
is
and only done it once. Just
a
look me
very
up with
unique
warning,
heist
will ya?
in that, since that one is you start at a 5-minute timer, and you have to like hold down spaces that pause the timer, and you can increase the timer by shooting standees of cops and drop it by shooting standees of civilians, and that becomes how quickly can you run out the clock. Furthermore, what I discovered is that there is a certain point in the heist. Sea Airport, I love Cursed Kill Room. That's one of my favorite levels, especially with the track 8 Bits Are Scary. I love that one. But there is a certain threshold where it does not let you run it down. So part of the labbing was figuring out how close can you get it
I'll do my best not
to
get
that
caught.
amount. Like, how efficiently can you get it before you just can't reduce the timer anymore?
Oh my god. That moment of, I'll do my best not to get caught. It's like, don't say that to the cop.
Actually, here, let me...
Never admit that you're gonna keep doing a crime to a cop. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. I know it's a video game and it's meant for humor, but Jesus Christ, that is so stupid. This game does do a thing that I find very problematic. If you want to be able to find everything, you have to hold the scan button the whole time. Because it highlights the things. Not a fan of that. I don't know what the 12 bags achievement is.
Give me back my money, you piece of shit!
Don't you cops ever get bored with harassing successful entrepreneurs?
Hey, this shit is rigged!
That's a serious accusation, kid. Someone might think I would allow such illegal activity in my high-class business, which I do not. I get lost.
You work for Soot. Tell me where to find it.
Here, if I may, I'll share the link to that Cursed Kill Room speedrun in chat.
Withholding information.
I don't know if I'll get like sniped by an auto mod though.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it'll let you.
Here, I'll just send it to you, and then you can show it, get it, or show it on stream if you want.
Oh, on second thought, you can't do that, because you don't have a warrant, do you?
What a douchebag.
I love the kid just being like, what a douchebag. It's so stupid, but I love it.
Yeah, plus part of that with Cursed Kill Room as well is like getting an optimal vent spawn.
Okay, we're gonna change over to open the link. And screen capture.
I'll just mute for the duration of it, so that there's no looping over of my voice.
Oh, gotcha.
Huh? Okay, yeah, I'll admit I've never seen the snow variation. This is kind of cool.
It's not playing on stream.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm seeing nothing but a still image.
Do you think it's because you full screened it? Because it plays normally when I click on it.
I'm trying just going over to regular YouTube.
Maybe, yeah.
Discovering tech. Oh god. I'm telling you, this is my favorite.
And also, you know what? I think it's fair. I don't think Goat Simulator is necessarily bad, it's just tedious.
I think it's because we're playing Robocop.
That's probably it.
We'll watch this after Robocop. So, in about an hour, we'll just watch that. That's what we'll do. Have you ever considered speedrunning other games?
I have speedrun other games.
So we're...
For 9 months, I technically had a world record, like a dragon run, because I was the only person who had played it on hard, and then somebody else did, and I mean, I lost, because they were less than half my time. And then I've also submitted a few of my Dead by Daylight matches to speedrun. But I am primarily a payday speedrun. Actually, there is one more.
I think I still have to do a speedrun. I can't remember if that was a punishment I rolled, I'm realizing.
Okay, so this is a game where it's like... There's this VR game that I got So there was this side category called the Mogos Percent, which is basically after you beat the tutorial, there is a bunch of Among Us characters like spawn in the vents around the school, and the speedrunners to get one of them, and I managed to find a glitch that let me skip over about 20 seconds of dialogue, and that has not been able to be replicated by anybody, which means I just guaranteed have that. So I've technically had that world record for 3 years.
Okay, I don't have a speed run that I need to do. I never rolled that on the punishment wheel. I'm glad that you two know what you're talking about, because most of this stuff I'm like, okay, understand those words. Buzzword, 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 buzzword. Okay, I've lost you.
School may seem now like a different option, but it will pay off in the future.
Future? On the street. You must have a microwave for a brain if you think that.
I mean, they are right that our character is kind of stupid, for being honest. Or not stupid, they believe too much.
Naive.
Yeah. Huh. We just found lubricant. Okay, it's for the machine. Because there's no way you put lubricant in a syringe for a human. Okay, well, you do sometimes, but not that type of syringe.
Man, I'm happy I'm not seeing syringes on the screen, because that's my phobia.
That is fair.
I paused the stream at a good time.
Man, a real like TJ laser? So incredibly shiny.
And then, oh yeah, and then the other level that I currently have first place on for glitchless, because I love the glitchless boards, if you couldn't tell, is Birth of Sky. I spent a while optimizing that one.
Staff. We'll sell it to you. As long as you got cash. Unfortunately, I'm broke. I have a great idea. You could help me sneak into the basement.
Oh God.
Huge staff.
Oh God, are you seeing his lip?
Yeah.
I blame it on the low quality I had to set the game at, but...
Way to go, TJ.
Oh my god, that was a nightmare. I think it's fucked up that any of the staff at this place will just sell anybody drugs regardless, as long as they have cash. It makes sense because of the world we're in, but still, what the fuck? I don't think I've speedran a single game. Also, it's a little concerning how quickly Robocop can get a warrant that works.
Starstrip troopers.
I have the warrant.
I think I dropped my key somewhere. You'd have to break down this hardened door if you want to get in.
That will not be a problem.
You'll have to break down this door if you want in. You're saying this to a cop who is also a robot. Are you dumb? Oh, Jesus. We just killed that guy.
He should have stood so close to the door.
This has sparted him into a wall. Also, I think you're kind of an asshole if you get those glasses in particular. Because most people cannot pull those off without looking like an absolute asshole.
Surrender your weapons.
If you didn't shoot at me, your dick would be in better condition. You fired at me. Get prepared to lose your cock. I am a mature person. I'm an adult.
Listen,
and
you're
I
just
don't...
helping out the community by giving free bottom surgery.
The amount of how
this
much
is the future that conservatives are scared of.
The amount of how much I actually know about what bottom surgery is going to be like is unsurprising when you realize I'm trans, but some people are like, why the fuck do you know so much about this? It's like, I don't know. Why do you think I would know so much about this thing? I feel like it's not a hard jump to go, oh, you know? Oh, why is... Oh, right. I have alarms set so I don't forget to do certain things, such as medication.
It's medication.
I have legitimately before forgotten to take, like, very important, borderline, I need this to live drugs, well, prescriptions.
I just want to highlight...
Uh-oh.
I want a friend to punch me in the balls and call me a slur. None of my friends are gonna do that, but a woman can dream.
Oh my god, is Airport talking about this?
Yes.
The amount of times that I've already heard...
Before.
Like, it doesn't even register to me anymore when this happens. I just want you to know I'm used to this. I love how it does slow motion when you kill somebody. Is there a game that makes you very happy whenever something small in it happens?
Elaborate.
Well, in this game, I think it's very funny when you shoot somebody in the dick and then they die clutching their crotch.
Payday Ragdolls. Payday Ragdolls are a classic. And then just whenever I'm playing a roguelike in general, specifically a number go up roguelike, and the number go up way more than expected.
Open the door, or you will.
Yeah.
That kind of guy just sells drugs to kids without you harassing him every 5 minutes? Who am I hurting, huh? They all want it.
Where do I find Soot?
Well, if that's the case, shut it, bozo. Unless you want to end up in the ghost house like that cop's informant. And don't you dare open that door, I'll shoot you.
One of you is not a real project, but just an imitator.
I knew there was something off about you. See, it's you. I always suspected you never went through initiation. Take that back! For what?
Shit, you hot-headed bastards!
For fuck's sake, don't shoot! I'm gonna open the door!
I just made them turn on each other and shoot each other dead.
Tell me,
LMAO.
where can I find Soot?
Straight to business, huh? Looks like you're my type of guy. But even if I wanted to help you, I can't. Only his closest people know his whereabouts. I just distribute his stuff. And to be completely honest, I don't want or need to know more than when the next shipment is coming.
You must know the location they mentioned. Tell me where they took the police informant.
And if I
You know, it was a real
you,
satisfying
what's in
moment
it
in my
for me?
life when I was playing Commander, and I managed to pull the exact cards that I needed to in subsequent turns. I just pulled not like the exact cards I needed for a while, but on my final turn, pulling the exact card I needed to win, take out both of the other players right before this door closed.
I'm trying to think of like the things that really make my brain go burr in video games, and I'm realizing most of the time it's just a really nice sound cue.
Or honestly, it's just like anything that I can just look at and be like, I appreciate the effort and intent that was put into this aspect of the game.
Does everything you do have to come with a benefit?
I'm a businessman. That's the only language I speak.
This guy's a
How about the
scumbag.
value of your life? Who would care more to save the police or Soot?
Let's say I'm convinced. They've taken him to the ghost house. It's what they call one of their sites. From what I've gathered, it's
The
that
Ghost
big
House is a
burned down
great
building
name for a
right down the
site,
road.
not gonna lie.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
that's all I know.
That will have to suffice for now.
Robocop's a scary person to have to like stand in front of. Well, I get to raid his safe. I found the secret area in an arcade. Never mind, I found something else. Installation invoice. They added a desk button. The desk button alone costs $62. The armored gate being a few thousand makes perfect sense, but you know. Why is there a target here? Okay, I found the safe code though.
Hell yeah.
Fake money and a bunch of stolen jewelry.
Stay here. Dispatch. Requesting a squad car.
Okay, is this a secret door I opened? Because that's the problem. I opened a door, but now I have to find it. Because I obviously want to find the secret door. And I don't think I found the secret room. Do you have a favorite secret in video games? Oh, I got a skill point.
Let me think on that.
I feel like there has to be a secret in video games that I adore. Because that just feels like a thing that everybody has. Like, there's at least one secret in a video game that people love. I don't think that's a secret. That's a coincidence.
That's an Easter egg.
Yeah.
But actually, that's just more trivia, really. You know what my favorite is? Specifically, Minecraft Dungeons reference to the Diablo cow level.
See, I know of it. I just never played enough of it. And I did not play Diablo because I did not have a computer until the 2015?
Yeah, it's because, like, it's beyond, it's like, obviously, cow level is an iconic secret in gaming, and I like the developers, like, made it so it's like, yeah, you have to work in order to actually access it. And then it's also just, like, a very fun bonus level that you can unlock. And I think it's very, because obviously it being an homage is one thing, but it's also just a really fun way to do it. Because I assume everybody's like, yeah, you expect there to be a secret level, but for it to be to that extent of you need to search through everything, you need to be playing on at least the second difficulty level, which you unlock after beating the first one. Like, you have to work for it, and it is a secret that feels worthwhile to get, especially if you understand the reference.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. I just, one, I got rid of Game Pass because, for people in chat who have forgotten, Microsoft is, not... They're basically profiting off of the genocide in Gaza.
I was already avoiding their shit because of the Gaza genocide shit, and then they laid off of like fucking 15,000 people to fund their AI when the fucking bigwigs are making millions and millions each year when they are making more and more profit than they ever have, but because it's not enough and they need to fucking funnel it into stupid fucking generative AI.
Generative AI
Thousands
is
of people
a
got laid off.
fucking blight on society.
I have friends who have tried to convince me that there are good aspects of generative AI, and then they describe things that are not generative AI, so I give them the benefit of the doubt that they just don't understand it as much as they think they do, but I also know I would not be able to inform them of that to a degree where they would be satisfied with the answer.
Yeah, the problem is the amount of people who think generative AI is all AI.
Like the shit in medical devices, that's not generative AI, honey.
Yeah, like my dentist used AI to find out I had a cavity because it was so small.
Right.
And it's like, oh, cool.
Legitimately, there is only a single thing, one singular thing that I have seen where I am like, this is an acceptable use case for generative AI. And it is an app which its purpose is taking your speech and live translating it into other languages, which is then your voice replay. That is the only instance where I am like, okay, this is a use case for generative AI. If your intent is you still want them to be able to, like, hear it come out in your voice, because yeah, realistically, unless you start learning that language, there is no other way to really do that. And while learning another language is not a useless skill, obviously,
but it's a harder skill than, say, art.
right? It is a difficult skill, and using the sample of your voice to live translate your words, that is a use case I can get behind. Where it is like, yeah, you really, there's, like, obviously there are translators, but at the same time, like, this is a use case where I can see it as I can understand using AI for this. And outside of outside of that, I have seen no other uses for it that I have seen as this is a good usage of this.
The thing I really hate is I'm not good at quickly picking up something is Gen AI. So there have been times I've seen like, oh wow, that's a really good, oh fuck. Like, unsurprisingly to people, I have a fascination with goth things, being that I am goth.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw, who remembers the trend of goth-filled?
I do.
I saw an image that I was like, normally big bazongas don't do it for me. This image is, oh, son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I also remember listening to one of the more recent episodes of Trash Taste, because I needed something to listen to at work. And one of them was talking about a bachelor party they went to. And, oh my god. They found out one of their friends jacks it to Gen AI hentai.
Really? In front of my Reese's Pieces?
Really? In front of my salad? Oh god, that meme.
Shout out to Flork.
I will let you go this time, but remember that drinking in an unsuitable environment can lead to severe consequences.
Well, that's the whole point.
God, I hate how stupid some of the characters are in this game. I understand it's supposed to be a joke, but my brain immediately goes, the number one rule is don't get caught doing something illegal. Or something that happens at my job, like, because it's essentially a warehouse, but it's also like a place where people can come buy shit, like food and that. And, you know, there's this thing called damages. I understand being like, well, if they're going to throw it away, why can't I have some? But when it's against the rules, be slick if you're going to take something that's going to be thrown away. Don't be obvious. Don't make it so other people know. If somebody is actively in the process of throwing away, say, damaged protein drinks, don't come up and just grab one from the box, you stupid motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at that point, they have to make a comment about it to a manager, or they get in trouble too. It's like
called being an accessory.
Yeah, like, you've got to be smart. My God, you're a dumbass. Also, don't eat from open bags of chips that are just on the floor. That's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
That one's not even me mad because you're doing something that can get you fired. That's me being mad because that's gross. I just realized I don't need to have my face light on.
Dog.
It's been like 2 hours since I turned off my model. Oh my God.
Dog.
I'm so smart. Or like another thing is like, if we are working like the floor before the store opens. The whole floor needs to get worked before damages are processed. Don't midway through take a box of broken, moldy. Also, there's mold, so this is extra gross to me because I wouldn't trust even the ones that don't look like they have mold in it. Don't take them to the back to damage them out, and then later at lunch, in the break room, sit next to somebody who saw you take those to the back and start eating a cup of mandarin oranges. You stupid fuck. I know, that's why we're not playing the game. We've got ads. It's just, I don't care if you're going to take stuff that's damaged out. I don't give a shit if you're like somebody who comes into the store and just like steals something. I personally do not care. Be slick about it so I don't have to deal with reporting it. It's just, I don't care. The age-old adage of, it's not a crime if you don't get caught. Like, Jesus Christ. Also, when you are told by multiple people, hey, if you get caught doing that, you're going to be fired, maybe take that literally instead of exaggeratorily, or whatever the fuck it is. Also, you know, if we're in the middle of working stuff and you suddenly go off to go do something that we're not supposed to do for a little bit, you're kind of an asshole. We are understaffed, you motherfucker. You know that. Stop doing that. I would like to take a break before I've worked 7 hours of my shift. I hate stupid people so much.
Hard agree.
Especially when their stupidity affects me. Because if you're stupid and it only affects you, good, perfect, I don't care. The moment your stupidity affects me, I think you're an asshole.
Don't be stupid in a way that's harmful.
Yeah, if you're gonna be stupid, be a himbo.
Mm-hmm.
Because we stan himbos here.
Hell yeah.
And if anybody is smart enough to self-identify as a himbo, they are not a himbo. Now, if a bunch of people are like, you're a himbo, and that's your reasoning for calling yourself a himbo, fine. But if you yourself went, I'm a himbo, of your own choice, you're not. You're too smart if you did it by yourself.
See, I feel like I fall outside of the realm of himbo. Like, I feel like I'm kind of on, like, the outer rim. Where, like, I know enough about things to not qualify me for one, but I'm also generally unwise. No, I'm just describing being autistic.
It's really satisfying sound when you blow up somebody's head in this game. It's like juicy. Just throw a TV into the sniper nest. That's all you need to do. I'm also just really glad that they got the fucking score correct for this game. Because I feel like if you don't get the score right for a Robocop game, you fucked up. Because the score is one of the most important parts of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you should have said some kind of quip before throwing the TV at him. Like,
You're right.
I've got a show recommendation for you: DuckTales.
How is that the? Oh, okay, I don't get the joke.
Because you're throwing it at their head.
You're right.
Thank you, thank you.
My brain is just special.
No, it's okay. I make jokes for myself, and that's really good for me and a problem for other people.
The amount of times I make jokes that I think people are going to understand, and then I go, oh, wait, I'm the only person here who probably watches that YouTube channel.
I make jokes fully understanding that I'm probably going to be the only person who gets it. I have a friend, actually, who, like, they have a character in one of their series who's a bartender named Shirley. But also, that's the obvious part of the joke. But then there's a second part of the joke, which is that, like, that character gets, like, simped for, and we were just, like, shooting the shit and talking about characters, and I made the joke in, like, the group setting of call her Shirley the way she's worshipped like a temple. And that friend was like, yes, that is the joke. That is an intentional joke. Meanwhile, the other people in the social setting were to me like, oh, that's really good. To which I then said to my friend, thank you for writing a joke that only I was going to get.
That's
Thank you for writing a joke exclusively for me.
Those are the best types of jokes. The ones that you know, like, one person is gonna get.
That's the thing. I don't know if they realized that I was the only person who was going to, like, even connect those dots. But it fully makes sense that I would be the only person to connect those dots, because a lot of my humor is comparison-based. Punch through the wall.
Alright, breaching time.
Hell yeah.
I love when I make them drop grenades. It's so fun.
As would I.
What was that?
As would I. It seems like a very effective thing to do.
This game just understands how to make combat fun, and I'm happy about that. Not many games know how to make combat actually fun. You know?
Right.
Because I've played some games with some really shit Sorry, there was just a really blue light, so I got confused for a second. Because it made me think of, like, oh my god, I'm being invaded by aliens.
Dog.
Which, I would be upset if that happened in a Robocop game, personally. Just because that doesn't make sense for Robocop. But my favorite thing that happens in the Fallout games is when suddenly aliens are a part of it.
I think based on my coughing, I am going to have to stop for the night. Because clearly this talking is not doing me well.
That is perfectly fine. I will probably still watch your thing at the end of stream, though.
Alright, let me know what you think. Cheers.
Cheers. Have fun.
Do my best.
Alright, chat, it's just you and me again. How goes it? Are you enjoying the game so far? Did you enjoy our talk with our wonderful guest? Do not enter. Help. Oh, fuck. That's fun. Dear Airport, I feel like you're the person who would buy a fuck machine if you were able to. I don't know where the code is that I'm supposed to find, but it feels like a point of no return if I don't get this now. And, this bitch loves finding the codes for these safes. Unfortunately, I have no skill points. My deduction skill is getting better, though. And the sad thing is I just want to get the... it's not the scanning. I think it's psychology? No. One of these I will want to get after. Engineering, that's what it is. But... again, we want to get that 30% more stuff. Gets more stuffs. We want stuffs. I mean, I probably could just look up where the safe location is, or the code is, for this area. Instead of spending all this time searching for it. So, you know, in the lieu of not spending forever looking for a tiny piece of paper, Robocop, Rogue City. I spelled city Citry. Oops. City safe codes. Okay, finding where we're at. Where you have invested skill points in deduction or engineer. One of these skills and must score. It's hard to open a safe. I'm not... We're not in the arcade. We're not in the chop store. We're in the ghost house. Okay. Within the small room with two couches and a single toilet. Two couches and a toilet. Two couches and a toilet. Two couches and a toilet. Okay, we found a couch. We found a second couch. Where's the toilet? There's the toilet. So this is... was this just the safe location and not the note location? Ah! I wouldn't have thought to look there for a while, so I'm glad I just looked that up. I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god. I'm so glad I didn't have internet when that was a thing. And I only heard about it, like, secondhand. So I would have been the dumbass to look it up. Like, I know that for a fact. Because I was a dumb motherfucker. I was a dumb, innocent motherfucker is the problem. I am out of free heals. I also think the ragdoll is very funny in this game. I do need to get a more powerful computer. I am starting to routinely come into issues where my computer is not strong enough. It's gonna be a while till I can afford to, like, do that. But unfortunately, I say new computer because I want a second one so I can have one dedicated to what's going to be the craft room. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, well, we found a wall that we will be breaching shortly. Because we're not going to go through that path yet until we breach the wall. Yeah, big gun. Big boom. Big explosions. All the things we want. Oh, I can sprint and I'll just bash through the wall. Okay. That's an interesting thing to know. Also, it just was a way to get around there. Okay. So I'm guessing it's not always.
I don't know how you usually operate. That type of information don't come free.
And my service is free.
Right. They say yes. So, it seems that the new guy saw the punks in time at the TV station and decided to pursue their truth.
Concert.
I know. I'm not really a fan of his music myself. But that's not what those shows are really about. Why don't we, get out of here?
Huh.
Such as meeting the new guy tonight at the old slaughterhouse.
Copy that. Pick me up at the station.
Oh my god, I wish I could fucking remember.
They call me Pickles. There's a funny story behind that. This one time, I saw Torchhead stealing a delivery truck. CR, truck, but it turned out to be groceries, so they left it. Now you that day selling Pickles. Still have a couple of jobs.
Ew.
So you are an opportunist.
Hey, I prefer street entrepreneur. You know what they say, good business is where you find it.
I mean, yeah. So did I get anything for opening that, or is it like glitched for some reason? Did I accidentally like glitch out this thing? Because if so, that's sad. Pickles. I hate pickles, personally. I know that people like pickles. I do not like them. I'm not coming for you. You can have my pickle off of my sandwich any day. But I think pickles are gross because I work in a place where people can buy stuff. And objectively, the grossest thing you can find is a broken open jar of pickles that nobody caught, so it has just fucking turned to mold. It is genuinely disgusting. Again, not coming for pickle lovers, but I fucking hate pickles. I don't like the taste, I don't like the texture. That's just me, I know. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Thanks to you. Hey, did Briggs tip you off that I might be here?
Officer Briggs?
He's my police go-to.
Officer Briggs is missing.
Uh-oh.
Shit. We are sitting in the mercy.
How do you know Officer Briggs?
We go back. Gave me a helping hand. met with him as a ever since. Well, he even introduced me to his family. Kid and wife. His missus don't seem very complicated.
Understandable.
You seem proficient in undertaking police tasks. Ever thought of making a living out of it?
One thing you should know about me, I love cops, you know, law enforcement, laws, all of that. I think those are great ideas. But so is new. And when I need it, I tend to forget about the other stuff. So, you know what they say. You can only serve one.
Well, I mean, at least he's on it.
Do you think Briggs is in trouble?
Last time I saw him, he was going to check a case of missing bodies. He sounded like a bogus lead, so I didn't press him. He always tells me to be careful. The truth is, I'm not going to gangsters in paradise.
That is a valid point.
To go. Duty awaits.
About that, I've got a favor to ask. I know that Briggs is missing. I've got something that belongs to him. He must have misplaced it the last time he visited my crib. It's kind of weighing me down.
What is it?
It's his wristwatch. Now, I feel bad holding on to it. Could you please give it back to his family?
This is stolen property, and you expect me to return it?
Sounds bad when you say it like that, but still, you shouldn't let me hold on to expensive things. That's how I ended up in this situation in the first place.
I will make sure they receive it from the repentant thief.
You're a tough negotiator. But surely, now, I gotta chillax after all this.
I will.
We will proceed with haste.
Nonsense. As you command, Officer Steely.
I kind of like Pickles. I kind of like this guy. I like the guy Pickles. I don't like Pickles.
Let's get this over with. His watch is burning a hole in my pocket.
Yay. Yay.
Apartment 21.
Are you going into a drug-related withdrawal? Do you require medical assistance?
What? No, I'm just nervous. Me and Gail have a complicated relationship. She's good at reading people. I'm the type of person that doesn't like to be read. Sit.
Robocop. Are you here about Mike?
Yes, I'm sorry to hear about your husband.
The problem is Pickles now walks in.
Oh, no, no, no. This junkie is not coming inside. What else are you gonna steal?
Funny you should say that.
No, I understand her opinion.
Stand him. I'm sure he has something to do with Mike being missing. Are you any closer to finding your husband?
We are still looking. Is there anything more that you can tell me about his disappearance?
I've already reported what I know, but if you have any more questions, shoot.
I heard that he was looking into reports of bodies going missing.
An old lady approached him at the precinct and told him a sob story about how she couldn't afford to bury her husband. Can you believe that? Anyway, when she finally collected enough money and went back to the morgue, only to find that they had lost her husband's body, Mike went to check it out and never came back.
Okay, we're going to the morgue.
Where was the last location that he was seen?
I remember him telling me that he was leaving his jurisdiction. That that's where the leads were taking him. I tried to convince him not to go. It seemed dangerous. But he felt sorry for that old lady. He went against his own rules and me. He left angry because we've been arguing.
Do you remember the exact location?
I know it. but maybe it's in his files.
Why do you think that Pickles is involved in your husband's disappearance?
My husband's a good man. Sometimes too good for his own sake. He believes in second chances, even if someone doesn't deserve it.
Like Pickles.
That unappreciative asshole constantly gets himself into trouble. And who's always there to get him out? You guessed it. Salt of the earth, Mike. Pickles has a bad influence on my husband.
I think I have everything I need for now.
Knowing you're on the case makes me a little less anxious, Robocop. Now I just need to break it down for your son.
He does not know.
You know how to tell him. He's a smart kid. I think he suspects something. Could you maybe tell him to come home? It's getting late and the streets aren't safe these days. He normally dawdles, but having you tell him should fire in his britches.
I will make sure that he returns home.
Thank you. He's playing on the basketball court nearby with his friends.
Oh my god, that's scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is scary as shit. Like, I don't have kids, and I don't want kids, like, period. Like, the fact that I'm going to become infertile when I go through certain processes coming up soon does not concern me.
That went pretty much as expected.
We are not done.
We're not.
You still have that watch, do you not? There is someone who needs to learn what time it is.
Is that a movie quote or something? I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere.
That does sound like a movie quote, and it wouldn't surprise me, because Murphy, the reason he does the fucking gun spin is because it was from a show that his kid liked, and he also thought it was cool.
To the basketball court.
That's just around the corner.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, game? Okay, took a second to load.
Time to kick my ass.
We are going to remind Dale's son that it is past curfew.
Daniel. Sure.
Huh.
Bummer. He's not here. Maybe these.
Good evening, citizens.
Need what? Some spare parts? Hey, there's a mechanic up the road.
Is a metal shell all you see when you look at me?
Shit. Is he always like that?
That's right. He's one existential motherfucker. And that's why we're a team.
What do you need?
We're looking for a kid. His name's Daniel. He was playing here earlier.
Why? Is it past his bedtime?
It is.
Yeah, I saw a couple of kids drawing the chalk they found lying around that crime scene over there.
Thank you for the information.
Congrats, guys. You just became police informants. You'll love it.
I don't think that makes you a police informant. I think that just makes you... I don't think that makes you a police informant. I'm just gonna say it.
This was drawn not long ago.
Ah, there's more over there.
I will say the sprint is not super fast. Oh, it just wouldn't let me open the gate until I scanned it, apparently. Interesting. Why does I have a bad feeling about what's gonna happen? This feels like a...
Come on, kid. Where are you?
Shoe print, size 7.
That's gotta be his.
Oh my god, look at all these footprints. What did we find? Chalk?
Must have found something interesting.
Huh. Okay, so they were able to get rid of some of the shoe prints, I see. Okay, what's in this, no clues or traces, okay. Interesting.
Yes, it allows me to see things that are not there.
Oh, so it's kind of like new.
Sure.
No, it is locked. They did not go inside.
Huh. Well, if they didn't go in there, and they didn't go in there, did they go up there? I'm guessing. Unreachable by teens because it's 6 to 7 feet. Okay. Huh. If it's not that door, and it's not there... I see. Holy fuck. I'd be so terrified if somebody could just do that.
What the fuck? That was close. Better hurry.
I don't like that we heard a gunshot.
Come on, end him! What are you waiting for? Fuck him up! He's laughing at you!
What the hell's going on over there? Yo! Daniel!
It's the cops! I'm going to jail for this shit!
Is that a gun? You're in so much trouble, kid.
No, it's not.
Whoa! What the hell? You're lucky that Tin Man here doesn't have a real heart. You have a hole in it right about now.
Sorry,
Will be once your dad hears about this.
my dad's missing, so he can't tell me nothing. My mom said that he's out on an assignment, but I know the truth. He's not here.
Why'd you say that?
He's always been a stickler for following the rules. I guess that's why he's missing. Cops can't shoot without getting a warning, and someone has locked him. But that's not gonna happen to me. I'm going to be the one that shoots first. That's why my friends say,
Friends are knuckleheads. If you listen to them, you're a knucklehead too.
Okay.
because he's a chump.
I don't know why the audio file is so quiet all of a sudden.
You think my dad has that kind of strength?
Are you kidding me? Father has enough strength for the both of us. He even helped on a grateful adder that he found in one of these buildings. They smelled rotting garbage, half dead, covered in blood. And instead of writing him off, opened his home to him because that was the right thing to do. That strength. Don't you think there's someone else who needs that kind of support? You already know what to do. You can start by looking at this. She's looking for you.
Is he going to arrest me?
No, it's your first offense. So he'll let you off with a warning. Right.
Oh, I love the thumbs up!
Will you tell my mom about the gun?
No, she doesn't like me already. Thanks for the help, Tin Man. I'll talk to you later.
I don't know why some of the audio is suddenly quieter, though. I am very concerned by that. You know? Oh, I got an...
What's the status on the old slaughterhouse?
I have to take care of something. You can go very soon.
Sure thing. Meet me up at the station when you're done.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Skills. Oh, let's go. We now have the location of valuable items or data on our map. Curious how it shows up on the map. Oh my god, I don't have to deal with the serve and protect the hard way. I can just go to the markers. Oh my god, thank you so much. I am so happy. That makes... Oh, that... You know, I'm no longer worried about the thing. I'm happy about this. Let's just go do that, and we'll save right before the mission. End the game. Watch saves speedrun. And then... find somebody to raid, most likely. Ideally, we find Lily is live, but I know she's been having some medical issues recently and hasn't quite figured out what's wrong yet. I think she went to the doctor recently. I think she was supposed to go today, actually. So, you know, we hope Lily's doing good, because we like Lily. Lily's great. Lily's a good individual. I was about to say friend, but I really don't feel like we're friends. Because, like, I've just commissioned her to do work. That's different, I think.
Help! This rascal was trying to steal my cart. Look what he's done!
Have I just wrecked your life savings? Tough shit, stinker.
What an asshole.
Antisocial behavior towards a fellow citizen will be classified as a crime. A lesson for the future: to save yourself the trouble. Clean up on the double.
You can't do it. I was only messing. I could have just picked it all up.
Hey, you tell him, Robot Man!
What a fucking joke!
What is that fucking voice? That's what I want to say. What was that voice choice? Because holy fuck. What a whiny little bitch voice. I mean, I guess that was the point. Is that it kind of is whiny. Ah, yes, bushes. I can break through a wall, no problem, but a bush? Nah, too much. Gets in the way. What is this? Oh, they're throwing trash into the river.
Littering is prohibited.
What was I supposed to do? I've missed the garbage collection and we had fish on Friday.
You have no idea how much it reeks.
I will not issue a ticket on this occasion, but remember that littering is like dumping negative emotions on others. It spoils the relationship.
Still better than a spoiled fish.
Jesus Christ, dude. You just got a warning for littering from a robot cop. I think you would be a little more, maybe I should not be an asshole. It's just the thing of, like, if you are given a warning for a crime you are committing, just say thank you and move on. You can throw your fit about how you feel about it afterwards. You know?
One that likes swimming in oil surely must be swimming in money.
Like, I got a warning for, like, criminal speeding, and I just went, okay, yep, thank you, and went on my way, and have made sure not to do that again, because I'm better at not getting to late at work anymore. Because it was purely because I was late for work that I was going so fast. And you know, I was still late to work because, I mean, I did get pulled over. But hey, I didn't get a ticket or anything major because all I did was speed on my way to work and the guy was cool about it. Although I would be lying if I didn't say I was a little scared when it happened because I noticed that they had a Blue Lives Matter placard on their fucking vest, and that's concerning as somebody who is queer. Somebody who is, in general, very much aware of the, Oh my god, my screen capture stopped working. Okay. Anyway. Here is Save's minute and 49 personal best thing. Yep, it was because we had the game open, that's why it was lagging.
This is my favorite level. Oh, we got snow, nice. Huh?
Oh god, I would
Okay,
die.
admit, I've never seen the snow variation. This is kind of cool.
I could not do this. I could not do this. This is too bright.
I didn't realize it would be like a red border. That's kind of neat. That's also really annoying though, because it means there's more shit in the way.
I don't know what he's doing, or they're doing. They're doing. It's important that we know that they are a they them, not a he him. But yeah, I could not physically do this. This would fuck up my body too much. I'm like half watching it because I can't stand it. So that will be like my comment to them. It's just like, yeah, I only could watch the screen like 10 seconds at a time at most because I could not stand the brightness.
And I think that's as far as we can push it. Again, if it's at 25 seconds, I don't think we can like realistically move back around. So let's see. Let's rest our eyes a little bit.
I mean, I don't know what's going on at all, so, I mean... I feel like that's worse. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like that is worse. Let's get ourselves some music going real quick. I can close that tab. Okay, why do I have notifications? Let's check that real quick. Okay, I need to turn down the volume because my brain is like overwhelmed by volume. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Well, are there any things people want to bring up before I raid us out of here? Or shall we just send out the raid? Over. Nari. And, yeah, basically for all of this, an explosive shotgun would be fun. So for the whole run of the Robocop playthrough, we will be using my PNG instead because, oh, fuck. We cannot run the model during these streams because it lags. But I want to play the game too much. And it feels like a game I should play on stream because I will start bringing up things that I love about Robocop. And by the next week, I'll have watched Robocop 2. It's not normally that intensive. I think Robocop Rogue City itself is just not perfectly, like, optimized. It feels like it didn't get optimized properly is the problem I'm having. Because it's fully the game's fault, not the model's fault. There is also the fact that my computer is not super powerful for a lot of games nowadays. And this game feels like one that was like pushing the graphical ability of their machines instead of hitting like a smaller tier.